Good evening guys, Tammy here from TLC Speech Pathology, Elwood and Lakemba, and tonight we're in Lakemba. In today's video, I'll be showing you a preschool game called Caterpillar Clutter, published by Chalks and Chuckles, which is based in India. So, this game is designed to develop attention and focus, visual observation and discrimination, visual memory, and quick thinking and action, which are all really fantastic because I also use this game for lower primary school age kids too because of the amount of processing needed and its competitiveness. Okay, so let's get started on how to play it and what language goals I would work on. Alright, let's get started. Now, this game is about a caterpillar that goes looking for its shoes, and it comes with easy mode and hard mode, but we'll start with the easy mode. In this game, there are lots of different cardboard shoes with varying shapes, sizes and colours, and it comes with a set of pictures that show a green caterpillar wearing different shoes and looking for its shoes at the same time. Each picture will show about 5 to 10 shoes. Okay, so to get started, you have to flip over a card and everyone has to look closely and do their best to remember all the different shoes. After a set amount of time that's done, then flip the card back over so nobody can see it. Then players have to race each other to grab all the shoes that they thought they saw in the picture until they are happy with what they've got. Finally, turn over the card again and check to see if you've got the correct types of shoes. So for example, I just grabbed any of them, but I got this shoe, the blue shoe, and I got nothing else. That's really sad. So for every correct shoe you get, you score a point. And for every incorrect shoe, you lose a point. Then you tally it all up. The game continues until you've used up all the 10 cards in the set. And the person with the most amount of points is the winner of the game. Now, for hard mode, it comes with a separate set where the pictures only show shadows or the general outline and shape of the shoes. When you play this mode, you would also have to flip the shoe pieces over so that only the shadows could be seen. Then you would play the exact same way as you would with the easy mode. Okay, when I use this resource in my intervention sessions, I would slow it down or deconstruct the game so that I can properly work on the different language goals for the children with expressive language delays. And I would also do this especially for children with visual processing disorders or delays or who are in general a bit slower in processing information. And this is so that we can really focus on and maximize their progress in the language goals without having any other difficulties affecting that progress. So for example, I would play this game more like an I Spy game where the pictures are available for all to see one at a time, and the children and I would work together in looking for the shoes individually one at a time and then talk about that. The goals that I would work on while talking about the shoes is definitely adjectives. So things like color, shapes, sizes, and patterns. This is so that the child can learn to be more descriptive in their sentences and language and have more content. And when the child has enough of that, those adjectives in their vocabulary, we would work on listing those adjectives in their short sentences and phrases, and to tie it off nicely, also work on the conjunction and as well. So for example, the stripy orange and yellow shoe, or we could say the shoe is green, white, purple and long. Another way of practicing being more descriptive in sentences and language is using the preposition with. So for example, we could have the big yellow and orange shoe with the flower on top. The big blue shoe with wheels at the bottom. A more advanced way of practicing being more descriptive and detailed in sentences is using relative clauses. So relative clauses are basically sentence parts that don't really make sense on their own when you say it. They often need to have another sentence part coming before it, which they are dependent on for the whole sentence to make sense. They often will have the words which, that, where, when, and who in the middle. But in this activity, I would practice using which and that as part of the relative clause. So for example, we could say, the big pink shoe that has a flower on top. We could also say, the red, blue high heels that has a round circle at the front. Because this game features a lot of shoes that are hiding in different places, we would definitely work on location and prepositions as well. For example, in the pictures, we could have the red and blue shoe is on top of the counter, and we could have the big yellow shoe with the flower on top is next to the blue box. I could also work on verbs in this activity as well. So again, in the pictures, we can talk about what the caterpillar is doing. So for example, the caterpillar is wearing, or the caterpillar is looking for, or the caterpillar is searching for. We could also talk about what the shoes are doing themselves as well, which they are hiding. So we could say the purple shoe is hiding next to the blue armchair, or the green shoe is hiding in front of the blue armchair. Alrighty, so those would be the main goals I would work on with the kids in this activity. And this activity again is called Caterpillar Clutter. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.